All right, let's see. Is Wodawg even real? I don't even know sometimes, to be honest.
Hello?
Yo, what's a bonkin', Wodawg? Good to see you.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Wait. Hold
Oh.
on. I think I done did something. Hello, Slinky.
Hello, Wodawg. What's bonkin'?
I'm doing good, man.
That.
I am always willing to bonk and to talk, and it is a pleasure and honor to be on your first episode of your interview show.
Oh man. Well, thanks, man. This segment is called the Homie Huddle with
You
Wodawg today. But I appreciate you joining me for this today. It's gonna be hopefully good and not based in only cringe because that's the goal.
Well, if there's
But
one thing I've learned in life, it's how to be cringe.
oh yeah, dude, cringe crew, let's go, cringe crew.
Cringe gang.
Um, but I only had one question for you this whole interview. What's bonking?
What's
That's it.
bonking?
That's
Just
the only
finished
question.
up the semester, so that's cool.
Nice. All right, guys, that was the homie huddle with Woe. No, I'm just kidding. But how was the semester, man?
It was good. It was my first full semester back to teaching. It was kind of hard because, fresh batch of sixth graders who have not been in school for 2 years, and they are absolutely nuts. And it took several months to get them, under control, but by the end, it was good. So it was a nice day. We had, rewards. They all went home for the summer. Some of them were crying because 11-year-olds don't know, 3 months is only 3 months. So
Oh
it was a
man,
good day.
I don't know. Kiddos have it pretty tough some days,
Yeah.
man. So you stopped you stopped teaching for a bit. What happened?
Well, essentially what happened is I stopped teaching essentially when the pandemic started, and I had recently just gotten my degree. And I was like, the pandemic started, some people got those stimulus checks. And so what I did was I see the opportunity, and it was a perfect storm of this pandemic is starting. A lot of people are going to be bowing out or because I personally it didn't feel safe, I guess. And a lot of kids weren't even going to school or being homeschooled, and the whole ISD was just completely on fire. So I was like, I'm just gonna bounce for a while, guys. And coincidentally, at the same time, my channel was super blowing up. So I was like, all right, I see an opportunity to do a big push to see if I can make this, something. And essentially, for the first year and a half of the pandemic, 2019, 2020, I just did the streaming thing full time. And I came back to it just because as the pandemic went on, there was a teacher shortage. I'm like, I gotta go back. I'm needed elsewhere, as I thought to myself. So that's pretty much it.
I think that's pretty cool that you went back. You heeded the call. You went back to it. But yeah, no, that time was very tough for everyone. But I definitely felt really bad for the kiddos at school.
Lots of them really enjoyed the the homeschooling or the
Oh
at
yeah,
least for the first few months. I'm sure after a year it got old, but
yeah, the staying at home, probably very nice. No, some of us actually had to go to work all the time. Anyways, but yeah, no, I felt bad because for my sister-in-law, she's also a teacher, and her school wasn't like the wealthiest, you know. So like a lot of
yeah.
kiddos didn't have good internet or the capabilities of going to school, or being like watched or anything. So they just ended up like failing the year, and it just was very sucky.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. And my school isn't really, super well funded either. I teach in Dallas ISD, so inner city. All the things that is implied with that apply to that, as you would.
Yeah, no, it definitely was difficult for that region.
And I think the main reason that happened is just because the school districts didn't know what to do, and it was just a mess, dude. And that's one of the reasons I kind of bowed out. And it feels kind of shady to say that, but a lot of teachers got screwed over from that too. They just had no idea what was going on. And if you ask any teacher, the most frustrating thing is the actual ISD, the actual organization you work for, because they just make these decisions that just make no sense. and you just kind of have to roll with it. But there are some times where it's just like, ugh, I don't know, dude. It was an interesting few years, which it was for everybody, but particularly schools. Also, what's up, Coobs?
Yeah, what's bonking, Coobs?
Shout out to Coobs and the entirety of the UK.
The Super Coobs, the one and only
International villain.
international villain. I like that. But yeah, no, dude, my hats went off to anyone in medical field and teachers. It was a tough experience, man.
Oh yeah, my mom's a nurse practitioner, so she like runs during the pandemic she was running like a children's hospital. She's one of the higher ups there, and just nonstop stress.
I can't imagine, like, probably no days off, working every day, you know?
Ooh, like, it was
for like 16 hours. Tough lady. She's a tough lady, man.
Nah, my mom's awesome. You know what? Actually, Slinky, tell me about your mom. If we're talking about moms here.
My mom? All right. So my mom works for a costume shop, and she helps me out a lot with my crafty needs because I am not the best at sewing. Actually, fun fact: this sweater that I'm wearing, the classic Slinky sweater, my mom made this. I love my mom. Yeah, look at this.
Adorable.
The like switch sweater. I bought three. I bought three sweaters off Amazon, and I was like, Mom, help me sew this together. And she's like, okay, bet. And she like turned it into me the next day, and I was like, Mom, thank you. So every time I wear this sweater, it's like, yeah, it's like, I'm wearing like the iconic sweater, but like it's more than that to me. My mom.
Dude, that's awesome.
Extra.
Actually, when I first started, I had like my little symbol or whatever, and I had it in my like profile picture. It was on like a drawing of me, and it was like on my beanie. And for so long, I tried to like recreate that until like I tried like markers, which didn't work. I tried to like sew in the pattern, which didn't work. And I'm not even that bad at sewing. It finally came together when my wife broke down and like bought a bunch of stickers of like the symbol, and I still have a few. But yeah, she definitely picked the smarter solution there. Every stream has their support system off camera.
Big brain ladies, man.
Big brain ladies. Shout out.
All I know is bonk. Okay. Well, dog, I had a very important question to ask you actually on this interview.
Yeah.
What's the dumbest, useless talent that you have, bro?
Dumbest, most useless talent that I have.
Or just in general, a useless talent.
I'm really good at making balloon animals.
At making balloon animals? No way!
Yeah, no, there was my junior year of high school, I was like practicing. It was for my younger brother's birthday. And they're like, hey, Will, your younger brother's birthday. It's like his 13th birthday. We're going to do a big thing. I don't know, learn to do something. I was like, make balloon animals. I'm like, okay. And I learned it, and I got pretty good at it. And I kept practicing for like a week. And now I can just kind of, if you gave me one of them long balloons, I could just kind of make it into a dog, probably without even looking too much at it.
Man, that's gotta be so cool. Balloon animals? That's crazy. Can you juggle?
I cannot juggle. I would love to learn how to juggle.
Dude, me too. One day I wanna learn to juggle so I can be a full clown,
Bro, like being a streamer, we're already like 75% of the way there.
Oh yeah, that's also like another dumb useless talent to have is being a streamer, right?
Honestly, like I think streaming has lots of like utility to it. Cause think of all the things you can like spin that off to. It's like, I'm great at speaking. I can like kind of hold a crowd of like this many people. I can manage, a community, even if it's like only a few dozen people like ours. That's still like a skill, and a pretty marketable skill at that. In fact, I would say that I think streaming has made me a better teacher. Definitely.
Oh really? That's awesome. I'm kind of curious to see on how like it would help with that. I guess just speaking in general. But jokes aside, now streaming is kind of hard. Especially when you're like
streaming is terrible.
Yeah.
Every time someone says like, "Hey, Will, I want to be a streamer," I just say, "Don't." It's a pain in the ass.
It's like League of Legends. You might enjoy it.
It's never worth it. Don't.
But yeah, stream is like League. It's hard and bad, but you might have fun. But you sell your soul to it. But now I do
might
enjoy
get something
it.
out of it. I don't fucking know, but Because it's like, man, like nothing ever works. Like the whole tech side is its own thing. Because like, you know what, that's another thing. Streaming has made me fully believe that like the robot uprising will never actually happen. Because shit doesn't work ever. No matter how expensive it is and like high-end it is.
Trust me, dude, I know exactly what you mean. Right now I have to like toggle my mic on and off when we talk because like it hard echoes and I'm like, I thought I fixed this yesterday, but I guess not.
No, dude, you want to hear my big like mic story?
Yes, dude, tell me.
So this current mic I have, which is a really good mic, I would recommend. It's an Audio Technica. You know, probably one of the better USB mics you can get.
Okay.
But there was a point where I would plug it in, and it'd be like, all right, this is your Audio Technica mic. This is your, good mic. Like, all right, cool. Next day, and this is why I never unplug my mic now. Never. My computer stays in the same place. That USB is fucking glued into my computer. Will never ever leave. Then I plug it in again. And it's like, all right, this is a new mic. Like, pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure it's the same mic. And it like has completely different like qualities. So it was like only reading, like it's a condenser mic, so it has like the microphone and then the condenser. It was only reading the condenser for some reason. So
Okay.
I went in like, all right, what the fuck's going on here? I redo all the internal stuff and like the, whatever they're called, drivers. I was like, all right, let's try this again. Plug it in again. All right, you're now on mic 3. Now this is a new mic. Like, I'm pretty sure this is not yet a third mic. I'm pretty sure this is the same fucking mic I've had for a year. And it just devolved to the point where, like, you know what? I'm just gonna reset my computer. I'm gonna back up my saves for everything. I'm just gonna nuke my computer and set it back to factory settings, which is my go-to solve the problem. And I did that. Plug it in. It's like, yeah, this is mic 5. Like, how does that even work? How do you remember the last 3 mics? This is not mic 5. And I eventually figured it out with the help of my friend Novell. #regretful Twitcher. Check him out, Novell. Great tech guy. But eventually I figured it out. But holy shit, was that like aggravating?
I love how you nuked your whole computer and it's like, I still remember the mics.
I don't understand it.
All right, got it. So don't ever make your computer mad because it'll hold a grudge against you, I guess.
No, you bend the computer to your will. You are the authoritative figure in this relationship.
Gotcha.
Do not let it get one over on you.
At work, a lot of my clients are always like, aren't you worried that the like machines are gonna take over your job? I'm like, man, everything crashes like every day. What do you mean?
Dude, that, like, honestly, it's like, oh, machines are gonna, AI is gonna be like, dude, like, the AI can be as good as it wants to be. It's gonna be in this like shitty hardware that like randomly stops working just for no reason, unless the AI builds its own body, which then maybe we might be fucked. But as of right now, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, no, not even close, baby. The other thing was, what's the dumbest way that you've ever injured yourself? You got any dumb injury stories?
I have not had many injuries in my life.
Nice. I can tell you mine while you think about it, okay?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I'll have to show you all this scar that I have. Which hand was it on? Okay, it's my right hand. Look at my middle finger. Right, once it focuses.
Huh.
There you go. It's right there. This little line, right? It was here. Let me. It's wacky. Anyways, I have a line on my thumb, or not my thumb, my middle finger from when I was trying to like cut a like a, those wax air scented thingies?
Yes.
Yeah, that like are electric and you plug them in. Anyway, so the lid part, it was all like hardened and I was like, oh, I need to like get this off. So my dumbass starts picking at it with a knife, right? Okay, so hear me out. I handle like knives a lot and just sharp objects and like glass just in general. Not like on the daily, but like I've never like cut myself with like glass or a knife or something like that. But upon doing this, and like a part of me is thinking, I'm like, wait, I probably shouldn't be jabbing a knife like this on something that's made of like ceramic, right? So as I'm like thinking this, like really going to town trying to get this wax off, wax on, no, just like going, but as I'm doing that, the thing shatters in my hand. The knife doesn't impale me, fortunately, right? But as that happens, like the like actual like ceramic explodes and like one like sliced my finger, and I was like, oh, well, I'm glad I didn't just go, whoosh, right through my hand. But I'm like, all right, well, I guess that's, on God, the dumbest thing that I've ever done to myself where I caused an injury. It's just a cut that led to a little scar.
So now that you mentioned it, you mentioned fingers. I actually thought of two real quick.
All right.
And they're pretty equal, but I'm gonna go with the one that's less obvious because the second one I'll say is gonna be like immediately you know what's gonna happen. But first one, I was much younger. I want to say 15. Imagine a garage door, okay? Like one of those garage doors you just let it like slide down. A garage door with like window panes on it. Can everyone see that in their mind's eye, in the palace of their mind, the theater of their mind? So recently, we had a garage door closer and opener, and it started breaking, so we had to like open it and close it manually. So I was like, all right, gotta close the garage door. And instead of like grabbing it and like pulling it down to like the center, I didn't want to lean over because I was a fat kid and dumb. So I like took my hands and like pushed it against it and like walked it down with my hands, kinda. Does that make any sense to anyone?
Yes, but don't tell me you did this, bro.
I did do this, and when I got to the panels, I put my hand on the window, and the entire arm went straight through it. Just straight through the window. Just cuts and down my entire forearm, and I was like, oh. Well, what do you know?
No.
And my mom was doing laundry in the laundry room that was connected to the garage. And she looks over and it's like, well, I was like, I didn't do it. It was just like this.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, no scars, thankfully, but I did get a fuck ton of cuts on my arm.
Some baby slices. What was the other one?
Okay, the second one is probably the more serious one, which has left permanent damage, albeit small. This was a few years ago, 6 or 7, when I worked at a deli, and you all know where this is going. So, you work in the deli, you got your meat slicer, you put the meat on there and you like push it forward and back and it makes these, little slices of meat for your delicious sandwiches. And so, as I was going, I had a particularly small piece of meat and I wanted to get all the meat off of it.
No.
And all of a sudden, my finger is bleeding.
No.
And that's the thing with these deli slicers. They're so sharp and so like move so fast you don't even feel it. And so I looked down, and I wouldn't say the whole fingertip, but maybe like the top 0.5% of my finger, which is not there anymore. More like the very, very tip. And I distinctly remember panicking for a solid like 2 seconds. I was like, oh shit, oh god. And then someone like started putting like, but then I was like, hey, whatever, it's gone. And then someone started putting stuff on it to cauterize it. I was like, that's gone. And I also remember asking my manager, is like, can we reattach it? And it's like, there's nothing left to attach, Will. Like, oh, okay.
What do you mean, can we reattach it?
I was just thinking to myself, like, can I put it back? It's like, probably not. Like, oh, well, all right.
Just tape it on there, continue working, it's no big deal.
And to this day, my right pointer finger It's kind of flat.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. I'll see it someday. Man, you gave it
Someday.
just the tip though. Just the tip.
It's really not a lot, but there is a definite like flat part of my finger.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. That's great.
And then look, if you gotta pay attention to shit. Don't be like me and just like kind of go off into your own little world while you're cutting big meat.
Yeah, guys, be careful while handling your meat, and also be careful with sharp objects, especially yourself. If you have drip, you gotta be careful, man. You might end up
It's true.
accidentally slicing yourself. All right. One of my good longtime homies, Smuggy, I wanted to ask a question, which y'all are also allowed to ask, by the way. Worst vacation trip that you've had, or worst vacation trip?
Vacation trip.
I haven't gone on very many vacations, but I can tell you this like dumbass thing that happened when I went on a trip once. So, me and my wife, who at the time I don't think we were dating yet. We may or may not have been. I can't remember if it was the first or second time we went to Tennessee, but I think it was the first time.
All great stories start at Tennessee.
Yes. But we were driving back from Tennessee to Texas, right? From Yeehaw to Yeehaw, okay? And shit went yeehaw real quick. So I wasn't driving. My now brother-in-law was driving. And we were like, you should get gas soon. He's like, no, this baby's a hybrid. We still have plenty of gas. It's at like 50 miles or so. It's blinking for like an hour. We're good. He's like, and if it runs out, we got the battery on it. And then we're all like, you should probably get gas, you know? It was probably like way less than 50, but that's what I think. Anyways, so long story short, about like 10 minutes later, the car like dies. And then I'm like, oh, how about that electric power, you know? And then we're all like, bruh, you know? So here we are stuck in the middle of nowhere, kind of like, well, the car's dead. So we eventually like go get a lift or something to the nearest dealership to go be like, hey, can y'all like tow this, or like what's going on, fix it. No, we call a tow company first, and they're like, no, you know? And then eventually we got something where we could take it. We go there and they're like, it's gonna be a while till we can fix this, and we're like, we gotta get back to Texas like today, you know? So like some of us work the next day. And it's like,
Not
we were
anymore,
also like, sorry?
Not anymore, you don't.
Yeah, you're right. Look, hear me out. If now I'm stuck, yeah, I'm not going into work. But yeah, we were like, oh shoot, we really gotta get home, because we were like younger back then. We didn't have as much money. Not all of us were like, well, we gotta get a hotel room. We're like, you know, no, it was just like, we have to get home. That's it. It's GG here. So yeah, long story short, we ended up calling my now father-in-law to like, hey, the car broke down. So he like stops everything he's doing, drives all the way to Tennessee with like his trailer thing, loads up the car, and then we all drive back at like 3 in the morning. We're all like, bro, yeah, we weren't dating yet. My wife and I weren't dating yet, because I was like doing the classic like falling asleep but like leaning my head on her shoulder thing, you know?
Ah, yes, the go-to.
The classic. Oh, also on this trip, hear me out, some Slinky pro tip. This one's free. Always take toilet paper on a road trip. People are gonna be like, oh, why are you taking toilet paper? Look, hear me out. That day, I was a hero. I had toilet paper in my in my suitcase, okay? And they were like, oh, why are you bringing that? That's so stupid. Look, the car broke down. The ladies needed to go to the restroom. The dude needed to go to the restroom. We all had to go. Except me, I actually didn't go. But they went. Toilet paper saved the day, okay? Out in the woods, you're welcome. Take toilet paper. You can be the hero, okay? You're probably
Practical life advice.
You never know. You never know. But that being said, that's probably like the worst experience I've had on a trip. But it definitely like caused, you know, it's made some memories, and I'm kind of rather fond of the dumb event. So yeah.
No, that's the stuff you remember, honestly, right? You know, Evie, I'll tell you how I met Bella after my horrible road trip story. So, well, not a road trip. I took a plane, but much like how your story starts rough with just like the word Tennessee, mine starts rough with just the word in Florida. So we're already off on a bad note. Already losing. Already rough. I have a friend from the UK, and they were visiting America, and they were going to Florida to do Disneyland and all that. And she's like, "Will, I haven't seen you in so long. You should come to Florida and come to Disney World with me." And I was like, why not? So off I went, and things were bad the second I got off the plane. Because if you've never flown to Florida, flying to Florida and then getting off the plane is like walking into a bathtub. It is so awful, especially in summer, which was. So this, that, and the other thing, we got there. It was the first time I had taken like an Uber, and the Uber was fucking expensive, so that was not great. But she was in this vacation home, and she was traveling with her friend and her friend's daughter. Her friend was someone she worked with at the hospital because she's a nurse, and she was like 50-ish, and the daughter was, same age as us, and they were just traveling together, having a laugh, as they say, across the pond. And at first it was fine, they were very entertained by me and my American accent. They're like, "Oh, say the thing again. Like, yep, that's how we talk. Great job." And the first day was fine. We go to, the Universal, go to Harry Potter, go to all that stuff. Very cute. The second day, some kind of huge fight goes down between the daughter and my friend, and essentially for the rest of this day and a half trip, they are at ends with each other, and she's just she was just openly sobbing in like one of the themed restaurants in like Simpson World, and I'm like, well, I guess this is my trip now. Which I don't say externally because I'm trying to comfort her, but internally I'm thinking like, fuck. And thankfully there was only a day and a half left, but then we had to go home and drive, and they didn't want to drive in the same car as us, so we got yet another Uber from Universal to the vacation home, which is also ludicrously expensive. It was a very awkward night, and then there was an awkward half day after that, and I have never been more relieved in my life to get on a plane or like get out of that house and be like, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. And I don't know how the rest of the trip was for her, but god damn. And I don't know, the fact that I wasn't distressed kind of made it worse, because there was no like catharsis for me to be really mad or upset about or sad about. It was all things happening around me, so I had like zero power to do anything, and it was just, it was awful.
That's gotta be awkward as hell, just like being in for days, and at Simpson World? Come on, man.
Yeah. I tried to get her a flaming mo to cheer her up, but she was having none of it.
The energy drink or the drink?
It's not an alcoholic version. You can't get alcoholic version at Universal, I don't think.
I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know there's an energy drink called the Moe's Flaming Shot or whatever. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
No, it's tasty. No, Universal was pretty fun for like the 4 hours I got to enjoy it. Harry Potter World was cool.
Speaking about like worlds, first off, dude, hold on. Did you see Hunter x Hunter? Dude, Hunter x Hunter is coming back.
I actually haven't watched Hunter x Hunter yet. It's on my list, but
don't. It's bad. It's bad. No, I'm kidding. I'm about to get beat up. I don't like Hunter x Hunter. Okay, it's just me though. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I couldn't get into Hunter x Hunter. I'm like, I was 50 something episodes in. I can't get into it.
If it makes you feel any better, I can't get into One Piece.
Oh, One Piece bad?
No, it's not even bad. I just don't like the art.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen One Piece either.
I find it really ugly, and I'm just like, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen One Piece either. but I just don't have the time. I'm
And there's also
yeah.
that, and it's also like a bajillion million episodes. I'm just like, I ain't got time for that, dude.
Right now I'm like trying to watch Spy Family, and it's like just finding time to watch anime is really hard. I work, I stream, and then I husband, and then I try to see my family when I can, and then the rest of the time, like in between everything, I'm like, how can I improve stream? What is going on here? You know, or like, what contest should I do? Or just like, what events should it, you know, just things like that. So my brain never really turns off. I now sleep like 5 hours a day, dude. It's kind of some intense stuff.
No, honestly, same. I don't sleep more than like 5 or 6 myself. And like, just to like a point, like when I was streaming full time and it was my job, it was very, very different, like feel wise, because you know when you are in the position you're in and the position I'm in now, where it's like a hobby, it's your side thing, and it's just fun to do. You know, you have your hobby, you have like this thing you're passionate about, this little community you've made, and you spend like your spare time thinking about it, how to make it better, how to do this. And it's just like a thing to be excited about through your week.
Oh yeah, no. At the end of the day, it doesn't bother me at all. I love what I do, and this is if I could, I'd do it forever, and I probably will until I'm like old and like falling apart, you know.
Honestly, but like I don't know. At least for me, when it was like my job, and like I had like expectations for myself, it was towards the end of my tenure of doing it. It was like really just mentally draining. I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever go back to full-time streaming, but it was just like I don't know, when the thing you're really passionate about is like your job, I guess, it's hard to like disconnect that part of your life from like, all right, this is the bread and butter, this makes the money. And not that like someone's passion couldn't be their job, but I don't know. I guess some people just need that like mental disconnect to feel like this is for work or this is for fun. And I guess I'm one of those people because it was like super draining way back when.
I see. I don't think of this as like work whatsoever. I just enjoy doing it, and it is what it is, and always trying to give the best to the homies.
That's definitely how one should address it.
Oh yeah. I on the topic of streaming, like, what made you actually initially start streaming?
Well, I don't know. I've been doing like much like pretty much everyone else these days. Maybe not so my age, because I think I'm like the older end of of like the internet generation. But I've been like doing like little kitschy Newgrounds or YouTube stuff since I was like 16. And I was just using it as like a creative outlet, I guess, since I'm not super talented in any like artistic thing. But but I don't know. I found there are streamers I liked. I was watching mainly Vinesauce is probably the biggest inspiration on myself. I was like, I could do streaming, I guess. And the biggest reason I started streaming instead of just making videos was that I realized if I stream, I don't have to edit, and I fucking hate editing. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna start streaming. And I originally streamed as part of a team who have like some friends of mine who were doing like movie stuff. I was like, oh, we should stream to like just like as a side thing. It was originally a team thing, but the rest of them kind of fell off, and I just kept going. And here we are, however so many years later.
That's super interesting. But yeah, editing freaking sucks, dude. I hired an editor as soon as I could. I used to I also I originally started on YouTube, and I went by a different name because it was me and friends, right? And we were supposed to be like like a crew type deal, because like a lot of the inspiration originally was from like Vanoss Gaming and stuff. I don't know if you ever watched Vanoss.
It sounds familiar. I definitely heard of it.
Okay, it was mostly like him and his crew like playing Call of Duty and doing like highlight stuff, or just showing like a collage of like their dumb, funny events that they've had. Essentially, that's what we were going for. But I had all the stuff, because I was like very serious about it. And then we would all play together and do the thing. But I did a lot of the editing and a lot of the work, which is cool because like it's fine because that's what I was passionate about. But like towards the end, it's like, man, I'm doing this all by myself, and it was very hard. I still had to go to work. I was in college. I was supporting my fam because at the time my parents had gotten a divorce, and I was like, all right, we're gonna do this. We gotta like figure out a time when we're all gonna like play together, and then I'll record it, and then hopefully all the footage is good, and then if it doesn't, then we all have to like meet up again because like all of us worked. Some of us also still went to college, so it was just a tough time to like get everyone together, and then also edit and somehow sleep, and also like be a boyfriend. So it's like it was some tough stuff, but eventually it's like we stopped uploading for a long time because I got tired of like editing and doing all that, or just life got in the way. And then yeah, one day I was like, I'm gonna stream, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this myself. And it's just like, I don't mean it in like a bad way. It's just I was like, this is something that I've always really wanted to do since I was like about 14ish. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna just do it. And even still to this day, I'm still very shy about like streaming and stuff. Like I gotta give myself the pep talk before streaming, So yeah.
Oh, definitely. So it sounds like you experienced something I experienced, where you tried with a group. And that just streaming in particular, not to say that it's like less work than like a YouTube channel, because it is and it isn't, but I think streaming is easier to do by yourself. And I think that's what you experience, which is what I have as well, is working with other people or a group can very often be frustrating when their like passion doesn't match your own, or
Yeah.
like and not even to like talk shit on people, like, yeah, these lazy fuckers. It's like, just like, if they don't care about it as much and you care about it a lot, it's just frustrating. It can kind of like in some ways like damage a relationship sometimes, and you're like, fucker, you're not doing this.
Yeah.
But with streaming, you can definitely just kind of like just do it and be your own thing, because you just gotta like get your bit rate, get your live going, and people just come in and they go, and it's just backed up, and you can just kind of chop it up at your leisure. And there's no recording, there's no takes. It's just stream of consciousness. Let's go. It's live. It's radio, baby.
I will say I do enjoy streaming a lot more than like how it was back then, but creating YouTube videos now is kind of nice. It's just having to get an editor. Currently, I have this new editor. He's amazing. Thank you, editor. Editor, you're seeing this later? Thank you, bro. You're the real MVP, man. But yeah, no. YouTube with friends, very hard. I will say I originally started streaming with Jack. I'm sure y'all have seen Jack. If you haven't, Jack's beautiful. Without Jack, man, I'd be so lost on streaming, dude. Like I was saying, I was extremely shy originally, like super bad about it. So Jack was like, homie, I'll stream with you, kind of helped me like get comfortable about it. So now I'm kind of like, here. We have one goodest Evie hanging out that wanted to ask about how you met Bella.
How I met Bella. I actually have Bella right here if you want her to both talk about it.
Hi Bella, what's bonkin'?
Hold on, let me get her. Hey Bella, you want to come talk about how we met? Let me get her. She's a real sleepy girl.
Gotcha. Just let me know.
Transhumanism, Bella. You and your biohacking, trying to hack the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, bonkies and bonkettes and bonkers and whatever. Yo, bonks, hear me out. We have one singular Bella coming up. Let's hear it.
So this is my lovely wife,
Hello,
Bella.
everybody.
So say hello to the Slinky Nation, Bella.
Oh, welcome, Slinky Nation. Hello.
What's bonking?
So, Bella, I would like you to answer this because my memory is terrible.
Oh no.
How did we meet, Bella?
We are a new age couple who met online, and it was safe and nobody got murdered.
Do you want to talk about our very, very embarrassing for you first date?
Yeah, we can do that. Well, so, we both in our profiles mentioned, we're nerdy, we like science, we like space. And I just remember that at the end of Will's profile, it just said, like as a prompt, it said, ask me about the heat death of the universe. And so that was my opening line. I was like, tell me about the heat death of the universe. And he did. And then we started talking about string theory and like galaxies expansions. And I was like, you're cute and cool. You want to go on a date? And he was like, yeah. So he came over to my apartment where I lived outside of like UNT campus area.
Denton.
Yeah, in
Denton, Texas.
I was broke as fuck. So I was like, let's just go on a walk and we can like do a movie or something. And I had an asthma attack. And
What?
so I'm like walking next to him like, yeah, we're good. Do you want to go to the pharmacy with me? Because my friend Crystal was there, also an asthmatic, and I was like, I can at least borrow hers until I get my prescription refilled. So he very calmly took me to the pharmacy, waited with me, let me get my breath back, and we walked back home, and it was very sweet, and I was very like, can we try that again? Can we try that one again? I also asked, because consent is sexy, everybody. I asked if it was cool if I gave him a kiss goodnight. And he was like, you're a fucking nerd. Yeah, okay. And then I think our next big date, we went to go see The Martian together.
Yes, it was a movie.
The movie about the man and the potatoes on Mars. And it just kind of, it was love at first sight, at first gasp.
That's so cute. So what you're telling me
says I took your breath away.
He did do that.
That's what I was gonna say.
The actual like first time that's happened.
Yeah, that's more or less the story.
I like that. That's beautiful.
I figured, hey, if he's cool and can keep his calm in a situation like that, that's a really good, that's a green ass flag, right? Because what if he had just left me there? What if he was like, sucks to be you, and bounced or panicked? That's a red flag. So, I unintentionally gave him a test on our first date. And then I started asking hard-hitting questions.
Remember, if you're having an asthma attack and they don't chill about it or help you out, they ain't the one. You just gotta go. Sorry. But that's so sweet. My next question that actually has to do very similar since you brought up space and everything. I was gonna ask you, or y'all, I guess, do you believe in aliens?
Do I believe in aliens? Okay. Oh, thank you, Bella. I can handle it from here.
Oh, like,
Bella,
yes,
thank you for coming.
So, do I believe in aliens? The answer is emphatically yes. Aliens do exist. They're too far away for us to worry about, but, like, they're there.
Let's go, alien gang, alien gang, alien gang, dude. Oh.
It's not a matter of if or not they exist. It's a matter of if it's like they exist, does that matter? And the answer is yes, they exist, but like not really. They're so like the closest star system that could support life is like a light year and a half away. Like, I mean, and yes, we say it. Oh, it's only 1.5 light year. It's like, bro, that's really fucking far. That's farther than anyone will ever go for the next million years. I don't know. It's when you like think about a lot of like stuff like that, like the real big heady stuff. It's like, oh, what is humanity's purpose? It's like, like where did we come from? Like, does it super matter? Would knowing that affect how you live your life day to day? Like, probably not. You're still gonna like go to 7-Eleven and get a big ass Slurpee.
Yo, what flavor though? What flavor?
Ooh, I gotta go with Coke.
Nice. I'm kind of one of those weird ones that just like gets a flavor of like everything and then regrets it afterwards.
Hey, it's just how it goes.
So with the alien thing, I guess it's like good to like have that comforting feeling of like, oh, we're not the only thing that's just floating around on a rock, But
That's
I
true.
definitely do think that like aliens exist, but they're probably not like the like classic like green Martian, big eyeball looking, you know. I don't
See,
I don't
it's like it's Schrodinger's aliens. Like until we see them, they both are and they aren't. Like they could look like that. We don't know. Who
yeah,
knows?
basically. But I don't think, to be honest, I don't think they've made contact with us. Like, that's just my opinion. I could be completely
No.
wrong.
Well, actually, look. This is here is 100% proof that we have not had contact with aliens. And I'm sorry, but this is like very, very slightly political. Like the slightest possible political.
I see. We're along
Donald
the
Trump was
border.
president, and he didn't say anything about it.
That's true.
If he didn't blurt out about the aliens, then they weren't real.
I
/
see.
never were.
Yeah, I would think like if any sort of alien, I know like, let's say hypothetically speaking, that we're very like hush hush about things like our government or whatever. If it happened probably anywhere else, it would be all over the place. Also, like we would probably also be like, yo guys, first aliens, let's go, you know.
Right. Like they have those like Russian dash cams everywhere. And especially now that everyone has a camera on them at all times at any given part of the day. It's like, we would have seen it by now.
Yeah, I think so. What was that meme that like, okay, I love ghosts and I definitely do believe in like ghosts and all that. Yeah, I know most of y'all probably don't fight me, that's fine. I do like paranormal spooky stuff. But the whole meme about like, which I'm kind of like, it hurts. Because it's like that meme of, have you noticed that like, while camera qualities have gotten better, there's been less videos about like ghost sightings or whatever?
I suppose so.
I'm like, no, don't say that. But I don't know.
I guess I haven't paid attention. I gotta talk to Zach Baggins about this.
Yo, Evie had a question about what your first experience was with Super Coops. And while you do that, I'll be right back. But I'm still listening.
My first experience with my main man, Koobs. I believe Koobs wandered onto my stream one day during a Minecraft stream. And I took note of him because he was a Minecraft kid who came to my stream and he wasn't shitty, as 99.9% of them all are. I would say to this day, Koobs is the reason I still play Minecraft. If not, just because the fact that I found Koobs through Minecraft means that good people play Minecraft. Even if it's a 1 in a million, there might be another Koobs eventually. And since that day, Koobs has been a bro for life. And Koobs, next time I'm in the UK, I will definitely hit you up and give you 20 quid or something.
20
Bangers
quid?
and mash, spotted dick.
Was
whatever.
Was Koobs
whatever
the
you
friend
guys
you went
got.
to go visit in Florida?
No. It's an old friend from the UK. Which I think I should be visiting her soon. And then I'll go see Koobs and be like, Koobs, it's me, adult American man.
Koobs streams?
Would you like a hamburger?
Yo, I've had like 3 or 4 burgers this week. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, Koobs can take me to do a cheeky Nando's. It'd be great.
So, does Koobs stream? What is a Koobs?
Koobs is just amazing. He's just a fantastic, like, person, and like, I don't know, he's very decisive. He's very empathetic. He's just like, he is what everyone wants in like a chat member. He only gives and benefits the chat. He never takes away from it. The only things he takes away are shitty people.
Good. Yes, we don't like those.
With his
That's
epic
not wrong.
sword.
You have a sword? Alright, that's hype.
Yes, Koobs is very dangerous.
I see.
It's true. I do simp for Koobs. It's a fact.
On streaming, I did have a question. If you could do
Yeah.
something differently on stream, what would it be, or like what would you change about how you started streaming?
How I started streaming.
Besides obviously taking off your mic.
Yeah. I don't know. Outside of just like doing the stuff I do now, but back then, like the, I guess, techniques I know now would probably increase my growth back then, but I don't know. Probably just like, I don't know. It would be stuff I learned from doing it for a few years, which is, you know, kind of the only way you learn that stuff is from experience. So my inexperienced self probably wouldn't have done it. I don't know. It's hard to say.
I think for me, my thing would be to invest in better equipment immediately instead of just goofing off, you know? Like buying Funko Pops is a terrible financial decision. That being said, what's some of the dumbest shit that you've ever bought that you're like, you know what, now looking back, you're like, I shouldn't have bought this. This is dumb. Now, I kind of do, I have a love-hate relationship for my Funko Pop collection. There are some that I absolutely love, like, of course, my first one, my Scott Pilgrim ones, like some of my Yu-Gi-Oh ones, you know, but like a good amount of them now I'm like, wow, this is just a money tossed, and like I've started selling some of them because I'm like, I moved recently, and then during the move I'm like, wow, I have like 2 boxes full of Pops that I had stored in like for a year and a half, and I'm like, well, I know these are pretty valuable, so time to sell them. And I'm like, this is the greatest financial decision I've ever done is to sell them, and probably the worst one is to buy them. So I mean, yeah,
I have the same thing with Amiibo. I have tons of Amiibo.
Amiibos! No, Amiibos are different. Amiibos are cool though.
They are cool, but they're more expensive. And now my addiction is Pokemon cards.
You're lying, dude. No.
No, dude. Me and Bella just got a booster box yesterday of the newest set.
Dude, okay, wait. Have you gotten any good pulls? What'd you get?
We got like they have these really great. I'll show you some pictures later. But they have these full art cards of like a gym leader's Pokemon. We got like Jasmine's Lucario. We got this cool Kingdra. They're beautiful cards.
No, I love Pokemon cards. You don't even get me started.
That's
I used to do like unboxings like for a while, and I loved it. But let me tell you, Pokemon cards actually expensive as hell, dude. It's very
they
expensive.
are expensive.
Like, I mean, maybe if I like stop buying dumbass shit, I could buy more Pokemon cards. But my collection that I'm doing, let me show you this, brother, okay? Look at this.
Right, all ears, all eyes.
All right, look at this binder. You see this? You see this? I'm working on an actual, in real life, Pokédex, right? Where all I need is just one Pokemon each. I don't care about art. I just need one Pokemon, and I'm like, all right, this is my like Pokédex. I've been working on this for like my entire life. Okay, all of my Gen 1 is like classic cards, you know, from like the early 2000s or you know the 1990s set or whatever. That's like for my Gen 1 section. That's all it is. And I'm like, I don't want any newer cards for those, but everything else I'm like, it doesn't matter on how new or old it is. But yeah, man, oof, that's the life work.
Right.
I got the
Slinky,
first like 4 gens.
Slinky, not to do this to you,
Don't.
but my wife has a similar binder.
Okay.
It is about twice the size of that binder.
Let's fucking go.
She has. I had to custom order her a 3-inch binder.
Ooh.
Because, and it's almost full. I'm gonna have to find a 6-inch one. I don't even know if they make those.
Probably.
But her Pokemon card binder is fucking huge.
Nice.
She's an addict.
Is she doing like a specific collection or just anything that you get you just throw in there?
She's doing a dex.
Okay, nice. That's hype. Yeah, I have like a few boxes of just extra cards. Eventually, I think I'm gonna just go to like a children's like hospital and just give them away to kids or something.
No, I just give them out to my students. Be like, hey,
That's
good job.
hype.
Here's a Pokemon card. Actually, for a while, I thought about as a channel reward just doing like a booster pack. It's like I'll just mail you 10 random cards. I don't fucking know.
That's nice.
Just give me your address, which is always hard for channel points.
Yeah. Hey, you, person in chat, give me your address. No kidding. That's so scary. No, don't give me your address. Unless it's for
I've
an
actually
active
sent
giveaway.
a few things to viewers, but not everyone's willing to give the information, which is good. You guys shouldn't.
Yeah, for sure. Be safe. Yo, Wodawg, for a while, like before your like temporary retirement, right? I was trying to collect the points to try to get them stickers, man. I was on the hunt.
Yeah, the stickers. I have the full set of stickers still. No one's claimed it yet.
Meal. I'll trade
Slap
you
the logo.
stickers.
I didn't slap a logo on it, Coobs, but I did send. I think it was right. I sent him a letter, and I just put a bunch of random shit in it, and I signed an energy card for him. So that's kind of the same thing.
Which energy though? Which energy? Was it lightning?
I think it was psychic. I don't remember.
It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. Now I'm kind of curious. I don't fully remember. Yeah, even Coobs wants to know what kind of energy. All right, guys, we're gonna put him on the spot. Now you said psychic. We'll let you go. Was it psychic, Coobs? Psychic
It
purple,
was
Wodawg
psychic.
purple could be. Wodawg. I always say Wodawg, and it's always gonna permanently.
It's fine. Whoever people want to say it, they say it.
I know. I think it was Evie that was like, it's pronounced Wodawg, and I'm like, no way. I'm like, for years, for eons, I've been saying it wrong.
You know what? I focus on people, like, it doesn't matter how they say it. It's more important to me that they are saying it, and that's always cool.
But yeah.
Oh shit, we got the subs, bruh.
Dude, all right, insert Bazinga, by the way. Thank you so much for the sub. We restarting it. Yo, I gotta take a moment to talk about insert, okay? Insert every day on my like high tier chat that we have in Discord when you sub, because you automatically become a high tier, so thank you. You've been ascended. Every day until sub expired, he'd be like, Bazinga day 1 until my sub expires, and then like Bazinga day 2. Sometimes it'd be midnight, and I'm like, you're crazy. I love you. Thank you. My advice for those two, or my question for the question that I had, Wodawg, was, do you have any advice for people that want to start streaming, or that are gonna make the terrible decision to start streaming? What would you tell them?
The awful decision to start streaming.
Yeah.
My advice mainly would be, don't worry about the tech stuff at the beginning. It's more important just to like do it. Just start getting your stuff out there. Just start getting in the habit of like doing it once a week, twice a week. Get like your confidence up. Your knowledge about like how the tech works and how all that stuff works will come with time. And do not stress about fidelity. Don't stress about hitting 1080. Don't stress about hitting frame rates. If you can hit 720, or even, honestly, if you can hit like 540, 30, you're good. Most people are watching on their phone. Most people probably aren't even like watching that much. They're probably just listening. My only real like tech suggestion is invest in a decent microphone. If you can get like semi-decent, if you can become audible, if your microphone is understandable, you're already ahead of like 95% of Twitch. If you just have a mic people can understand and you're just clear, it doesn't have to be like super clean or like hi-fi, just so like people can understand you and your mixing is good, you can hear your voice clearly over your game audio, you're ahead of like fucking everyone else on Twitch. I can't believe how many people I go to and it's just like, oh, their audio, it's like so wrong and so bad. So yeah, audio is the most important thing.
I feel
like
like
I would
you're
say
throwing shade at me.
above like video 100%.
I feel like you're throwing shade at me because I got audio problems all the time.
No, dude, everyone has audio problems. I have fucking audio problems.
I'm just teasing.
But here's the thing, Slinky, your audio is good. I can understand you. You are clear. You are above your background noise. You're ahead of the game. You're ahead of 99% of everyone else.
That's right, I'm coming after y'all. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. But yeah, no, for sure audio that's also what I think is, very important. And then of course, being very consistent on your schedule or make a schedule for sure. And then just be consistent and keep going at it. And
I know, it's just like anything else. Like if you want to like start doing something, you just got to be consistent about it. Like training, lifting weights, anything like that.
Yeah, being the like chess, also gotta be consistent. I don't know, I don't play chess. I used to in high school though. Not like for a team or anything, but just casually with friends. I beat Jack once in my life. Jack is super good at chess. Him and RoboFilms are like deadly good at chess. I don't understand. But one time in college, I beat Jack, and it's like one of the proudest moments of my life. And then he instantly wrecked me right afterwards. He's like, let me switch. He's like, let's switch sides on the chessboard. He's like, I want to be that color, and then just destroyed me. And I'm like,
See, your downfall was taking the rematch. You should have just left and just never played him again.
for real. I've only played Magic the Gathering 2 times in my life, and I've won both of them. I have 100% win rate at Magic. I'm never playing it again.
Dude, that's how I am for gambling. I've gambled in Vegas like once, and I'm positive I'm Vegas. Never gonna do it again. And that's how I am for Wordle. I got my first Wordle. I got my first Wordle, first try. I was like, all right, I'm the best at Wordle. Doesn't matter. Never doing it again.
That's crazy. The
Doesn't
first time
matter.
I played Fortnite, I got second place. I played a couple times, but I'm like, yo, second place, this game is trash. Fortnite's actually pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
You know, honestly, I've been playing Fortnite more recently because they did the no build thing.
Okay.
Kind of fun.
Nice.
I'm having fun with Fortnite in 2022.
I'm
What
happy
a world we live in.
This is a very different. We're in a different timeline now, guys. Fortnite good. Nah, jokes aside, Fortnite is pretty badass. By that I mean like their crossover stuff is hype, better than Smash Bros. I'm just saying.
Like, I don't know, Fortnite is so interesting. Like, I understand why it's so popular. I think I fully believe the only reason I'm not into Fortnite is because, you know, I have disposable income. I'm an adult.
True. Makes sense.
But I don't know, it makes you think. Like, kids these days have access to so many really high-end games just for free.
Yeah, y'all got it nice, man. Nah.
Back in my day, we had to go buy StarCraft from the store. It didn't run very well on your dad's work computer.
Oh man, but yeah,
And
the
then,
good old
you
days.
go over to the store and buy Half-Life 2, and it didn't even run. And you're like, Dad, you need a new computer. He's like, it works fine. Like, no, I need to play Half-Life, Dad.
Gosh, Dad, I'm trying to play MMO out here. Or just in general, man, MMOs are dying. I used to love MMOs so much, dude. And like, no MMOs are good, and even if they're like kind of good, no one plays them.
Well, see, that's the thing. MMOs are not dead. They are more alive than ever. They have just changed form. MMOs these days are just, you know, the like the Clash Royale stuff. You know, honestly, if you think about it, pretty much every mobile game is an MMO to a degree.
I see. I don't know. I can't do mobile gaming. Nothing against mobile game, to be honest, but like, I don't know. It's just not for me.
No, I'm the same way. Also, high deco. It's like, yeah, mobile gaming's fine. Like earlier, I had someone say, "Hey, will you play this mobile game with me?" And it was like Apex, but for phones. I'm like, yeah, probably not. It's like, but it's good. It's like, I'm not playing FPS on a phone, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, I wanted to play like
that is the generation gap. FPS on a phone.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I can't do it either. I try to do Call of Duty on the phone. It's not for me.
It's just like I don't know. I don't get it. You kids have different skill set than me. I'm sorry.
Kids too OP. I really wanted to get into Legends of Runeterra, the like League of Legends card game, but like I just something about mobile games, I just can't do it. I would love to. I would love to play the Pokemon one. I would love to play Mega Man X Dive, but I just can't do mobile games. I'm just garbage, I think.
It depends on the game for me. Like Pokemon Go, love it. Pikmin Bloom, love it. Motherfucking Bloons Tower Defense, best and only game of all time. Let me hear it for all the Bloons fans in chat. I know it's everybody, because who doesn't love Bloons?
I don't play.
I don't know. I get a lot of mileage out of like Game Pass on my phone.
I see.
There's like an expandable controller. You can like basically make your phone a mini Switch with cloud stuff on it.
I have seen that. I've always wanted to like try doing the whole like adding a controller to your phone type deal. I'm like, maybe that would
cool.
make me be good, but I don't know.
I don't know. I mainly play like single player stuff. Like my go-to phone game is Slay the Spire.
I don't know what that is.
Horrible crack game.
I have a couple of like, I got games on my phone. That's right, I got games on my phone. But like, I don't I don't play them. I don't even know what games I have on here. Like, I probably launched a like language learning app, which is rare, more than games on my phone. And I only have like 2 language apps.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I said, it's the generational gap. My phone is just like. That's why actually recently I've like downgraded to like budget phones because I'm like I don't use my phone for anything but text.
Nice.
Why
Yeah.
do I have a like Galaxy S14?
That's a good
And
point.
then we downgraded, and we've been like our phone bill's like $50 a month now, and it's like yeah, it's the same experience, just 1/10 the cost.
That's pretty interesting. I might look into that. But I've
Dude,
been
honestly,
considering getting...
if you're gonna look into it, look into Google Fi. Not
Okay.
sponsored. Hashtag.
Okay. Although like a part of me is kind of like, okay, I kind of want to get the new like Galaxy phone because I've been like, I haven't got myself a new phone in like 3 or 4 years. But like, I do want to like stream on my phone, so I'm like maybe I do need a phone with like better camera quality because I do want to take chat out to like the Arboretum,
Oh yeah, of course.
But Evie wanted to ask us about our saddest stream moment. No, it wasn't the Jack goodbye episode because Jack isn't completely gone. Jack will randomly show up to stream every now and then, okay? I want to say like pretty recent, some jerk bombing our, they added like, they basically hacked our Minecraft realm and then just started like destroying all of our stuff. That was pretty
Sounds like
sad
an
to me.
epic Saturday to me.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty hurt by it. I went to bed pretty upset, and I don't like going to bed like mad,
Like literally, that is every other weekend someone tries to bomb our Minecraft.
Yeah, we're gonna
And
create
I've
a new
become an
realm.
expert at it. I have backups every single time. I got tons. We have like we've devised the perfect anti-grief. It's taken 3 years of distilled shitty Minecraft kid experiences, but like me, Deco, and Koobs have it down to a science now.
Please teach me. I'm going to start a Java realm, and I want to be prepared for in case some poopy head wants to just ruin the fun
Man,
for
Java
everyone.
is kind of a double-edged sword because you can customize it way more, but Java also has like way more openings.
I see.
Because like Java's way more open source, so there's way more ways to hack Java, but there's also way more ways to protect yourself.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, that's got to be the saddest moment for me. My pirate ship in the sky.
Actually, it did, Coob. That's correct. It did.
Minecraft's scary, man. Try to have fun with the homies and somebody says no. What about you? What's the saddest stream? Sad episode.
I guess I have 2. I guess like the actual saddest one was it was my first charity stream. It was gonna be my first. It was a face reveal stream.
Oh,
Which I don't do face cam just because I think for me personally it would add nothing to my stream.
okay.
But for charity events I'll put my face out there. And also I gotta protect my identity a little bit as a teacher because you can get fired for weird reasons. But it was the first face reveal and I was really excited about it. And on a whim I just had really bad audio. And I was like, "Hi, everybody! This is my face." Everyone's like, "Hey, I will. The audio's fucked up." And this was at like a point where I was like super into streaming, so I don't know. I got a sudden just rush of embarrassment. I had to quit because I just started like crying.
That's terrible.
I remember I had to like Bella came over and she's like, "What's wrong?" It's like I'm embarrassed. I just care too much. It's like I just wanted to have this go right today, and it didn't. But yeah, I was crying for like 20 minutes. But the next day, pulled myself together. I got everything good, and we did the first charity stream. It went really well.
Yeah, Okami's right. We love you, audio or no audio. Okay. Yeah, real homies
Well-
stick up for you even if they can't hear you.
Nah, I know that now. I'm actually I think in the best mental state for streaming because I'm now in full on like just zero fucks given mode.
Hell yeah.
It's just like whatever. I'm here. Hi everybody. I have turned everything off. I don't look at views. I don't look at subs. I don't look at anything except for chat and my bitrate. That's the only input I have. I don't even know how many followers I have right now. I haven't looked in like maybe 6 months.
Best mindset, best mindset. King mindset.
Don't know. Don't particularly care.
Sign language stream when though?
Oh, Bella could do that. Bella knows sign language.
You know sign language? Dude, I know some sign language. I took 3 years. But I am forgetting my sign language, yeah.
Bella.
What?
Slinky has taken 3 years of sign language.
Hey,
You guys should sign.
I'm not that great, but I can definitely fingerspell, and I'm trying to practice at work a lot.
Nice. I can fingerspell kind of like a boss. I know the grammar pretty well. And I can have basic conversations. And like
We have a
financial
friend of
stuff.
ours who knows sign, so we're trying to she's trying to get back into it.
Nice. I can't like have a like awkward conversation about like, oh, my shirt is green and it is like, you know, like just very descriptive stuff. I can't really do that, but I can be like, you owe the bank money, you know, or like you're in debt or you got robbed, you know.
Yeah, see, it's a weird thing. I also, where I first went to college, RIT in New York, it's like half the student body is deaf. So I actually also picked up some sign language. Like to this day, whenever I say thank you, I always just like innately do the sign for thank you at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just a habit. I just can't not do that. So
Something similar that I do also with thank you is ever since I went to Japan, I picked up bowing. So anytime I say thanks or whatever, I do like, or like, you know, in real life, I do like bow slightly. And not like so intense, but I do like slightly like nudge forward. So like at work, I'll like thank clients and then just like slightly like bow, and I'm like, it just happens. I've accepted it. It's been a couple years. It's just, it happens.
hey, you know, it's weird things you pick up.
Yeah, it's.
Man, I would love to go to Japan, but I don't think I'll be ever able to.
You can.
The flight, man, I can't do long flights.
16 hours, you're fine.
I'd have to like literally be put to sleep.
You
Like-
got this.
Can't do it.
What do you mean? Go. Okay, take like 2 trips. Like, go halfway and then stop. Actually, no, it's at the edge. You literally have nowhere to stop from LAX. It's just straight.
I guess you could go to Alaska.
Yeah, I guess. Or like maybe Hawaii. I don't know. Oh,
Our trip to Hawaii was really nice. Even that flight was too long.
How long was
Anything
that flight?
longer than like 4 hours, it's just like, nah, can't do it.
Okay.
I'd
How long
rather
is the
die.
flight to Hawaii?
It's at the 4 hour mark.
Interesting. Evie's really asking some serious questions here. No, I don't think I've ever met a viewer that passed. And I haven't ever lost anyone. So I'm very fortunate about that, and I don't want to like think about it too much, you know. I do get very emotional.
I've lost a few friends, but you know, that's just being 30.
It happens. I'm sorry, man.
Just the way of the world. Don't focus on the fact that someone's gone, Evie. Focus on the time you had with them.
Speaking of dying, Okami's dead on the inside. No, it doesn't count. Take care of yourself. Okami, I love you. Okay? I'm gonna bonk your bad feelings away. Same goes for everyone. I'm the destroyer of bad feelings. I'm after you. Okay? But, I had other questions, bro. Oh, dude. Hear me out. So I like to put like sugar and lime juice in my hot Cheetos, okay? Kind of crazy. It's good. Do you have any strange, wacky food combinations that are like kind of like most people think this is whack or like disgusting, but don't knock it till you try it?
I love fucking pineapple on almost everything.
Hell yeah. Pineapple on a burger?
Oh, dude, that's fucking delicious. You kidding me?
Hell yeah, dude, let's go. Okay, hear me out. The best burger combination that I've discovered is like, of course, burger, right? You gotta have some apple wood, like, or apple maple, whatever, bacon, right? Pineapple,
Word.
but like brown sugared pineapple on a Hawaiian roll. Dude, it's the best combination. It's so good, man.
I don't know. I think the thing that I get like shamed the most for is when I get a delicious breakfast bagel sandwich. You know, the bagel, the egg, the cheese, ham or sausage. You know, perfect sandwich. I like to get on a sweet bagel, like a blueberry bagel or like a cinnamon bagel. I like to have like the sweet with the savory in the middle. It's it's delicious.
Yeah, no, dude. Blueberry bagel on a sandwich, it's super good. Have you ever had jelly on a sandwich?
Jelly on a regular sandwich?
On a regular ham and cheese sandwich.
On a ham and cheese sandwich, I could see that banging. I do put jelly on like breakfast sandwiches, like a biscuit and sausage. Jelly on that shit. Put some like blackberry jelly on your biscuit, on your sausage biscuit.
Yeah,
tasty.
dude, I go strawberry jelly on the what is it, the McGriddle, the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. But one day I was like,
dude, hell
what
yeah.
if I put it on like my sandwich? You know, I'm like, what if I put
Have you ever put
strawberry
jelly
It's good.
in ice cream?
Jelly and ice cream? No,
Really?
what?
Like get some like nice like strawberry preserves, put it in some vanilla ice cream. It's fucking good.
I can see that. Okay, look, so like I can kind of see how that works because like, you know, what is it, like peach cobbler with ice cream? It's I feel like it's kind of within that like realm, you know, of like fruit and ice cream.
Oh yeah, no, it really works. Or a friend turned me on to this a few years ago. Oatmeal and like just it's like oatmeal with a fuck ton of peanut butter in it and honey.
Peanut butter on
Peanut butter and oatmeal is fucking good.
Like I know honey and oatmeal, that's classic, but like peanut butter on oatmeal.
Dude, I'll tell you what, there was a time in my life, like a good 2 months, where I lived off peanut butter. I was living in my car, I was going to school. I went to the goddamn fucking, like a cafe they had there. They had free peanut butter packets, and I took all those shits whenever I went there. And I go to the store and buy some bread and peanut butter sandwich, day in, day out. And that's how I lived my life until I got a new apartment.
Dude, all that protein though.
I know, it's delicious.
Nice,
Dude, peanut
nice.
butter is the ultimate food. It's got protein, it's got fat, it's got your carbs. Not a lot of fiber, but hey, you can just like eat some grass off the ground. That's fine.
Yeah, grass and PB, just PB, grass PB. Sounds good, man. I'm so jealous. I'm allergic to nuts, particularly like walnuts, like peanuts, of course, cashews. I'm good with like pecan, and there's another
Should we
one.
make pecan butter?
Pecan, yeah. But no, dude, I miss like Reese's peanut butter cups and like PB&J sandwiches. So like, oh, dude, and also like one of my favorite foods, or my favorite pastry is like banana nut bread, and I can't eat it anymore because like as I've gotten older, my allergies get worse. And last time I had like, you know, a PB&J, like my like lips got really itchy. I was like, all right, so we're not doing that again.
Yeah, I think you can find a way around it. I think you can find like walnut butter. I think you're only inhibited by your imagination, my friend.
But is
Food
it
a
busting the
beautiful
same?
canvas, which you can make anything you need.
But is it still busting though?
I've never had walnut butter, but I'm sure it's tasty.
Guys, let me know if you've had walnut butter and if it's good.
Like low key, my favorite like butter to have on like a PBJ is now like almond butter, because like the almonds have a particular texture and like they're kind of like subtly sweet that goes with the jelly really well. It's very, very good.
Yeah, no, I miss nuts, man. Nuts are like the high tier food, and I can't eat it. It sucks.
Nuts are fucking delicious. I'm sorry.
Wodawg loves nuts. Confirmed. Got him.
Hey,
GG,
you
guys.
know.
We can go home now.
It is what it is, man. Nuts are fucking tasty.
All right, but what
I'll
about
kill
pickles?
anybody
Though?
who says otherwise.
What about pickles?
I love pickles. I'm not huge on bread and butter pickles, but a dill pickle, delicious.
All right, guys. That's gonna be all the time for Wodawg, actually, because he's pickle gang. I should have asked this from the beginning. So, Wodawg. I'm just kidding, man. No, pickles are bad. Okay, no, actually, I lost the crew battle about pickles. So it is law that pickles are good. I just don't like them. I know Pickle Gang won. I need to get over it. Yes, we settled the argument. Me and the community. I think it was like a Smash Bros. Crew battle about pickle versus no pickle. And I tried to eat, you know, I attempted to eat the pickle at the end because Pickle Gang won. And I nearly threw up. So yeah, pickles are
So
yeah.
just regular like cucumber pickles you don't like?
All pickles. All pickles. I can't do it.
What about like olives?
I don't like olives.
Have you tried pickled onions?
That sounds so terrible.
Oh, they're tasty though.
I love onions, but like pickled onions? No, I haven't had pickled eggs either. I just don't like pickles, man. It's all vinegary.
You know what, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good.
I do like balsamic vinegar though. Like that and olive oil with like bread. Dip some bread in there. Woo! Woo! So good.
Oh yes, and like a nice baguette.
Oh yeah, dude. Now I'm definitely getting hungry. I ordered a pineapple pizza for myself actually. Let's go, pineapple gang. Pineapple pizza.
Love pineapple. Love a pineapple. Love a pizza.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, Wodawg and I, pineapple pizza all day. Evie, you're very persistent.
Opinions on the
bussin'.
LGBT community? Bussin'.
All absolute 1000% bussin'.
You know, I do have to ask, where did that meme come from? Because my kids at school say it all the time, so I want to know where that comes from. I'm just
Bussin'?
curious.
Do you want, I will literally Google it. How did bussin' come to be?
No, like, what's your opinion on the LGBT community? Like that. Like
Oh, I
that
thought-
specific sentence. Like, where'd that come from? I need to know. It's
Oh,
it's
is
been
this like a
bothering me for
specific
few
thing?
days. TikTok? Oh, right.
Ah, yes, where everything comes from.
You know, not to be a boomer, but I think TikTok is perfectly fine, but I can never like have it on my phone because there's one thing that's like hyper obnoxious about it. And if they change this one thing, I would use it like 1000% more of the time. Is it's whenever you open TikTok, you don't open to like your profile, you open just like a random TikTok. Just random noise. Just like I fucking hate it. I just want it to open to my profile.
You open up TikTok and then it's like, ah! And you're like, yep, all
Oh
right,
yeah,
closing
dude.
it,
Yeah,
closing
whenever
it.
you open it, it's like open up TikTok. It's like, oh, here's someone's TikTok, brah. It's like I don't.
And then you like try to exit it, and then it's like it sends you to another video. Like, are you sure you want to leave? Then it's
Yeah,
somebody
dude,
else.
I hate that about TikTok. Everything else is perfectly fine.
I don't really use TikTok to be honest, but I can see how it's good, you know. But nalgas, no. I don't go to TikTok to look at nalgas. I go to TikTok to watch Smash clips because Smash Bros. I don't know, man.
I'm thinking about making a
Smash is good.
cooking TikTok. That's about it.
You do cooking TikToks? Nice.
I want to start doing it because I love to cook.
Yo, you gonna cook on stream?
I see. That's the thing. I don't know what I would cook because I don't know what would be entertaining to watch. And like,
What's your signature dish?
signature dish?
Or
I don't
just
know,
a dish?
actually. I just kind of go make stuff. That's a good question. What is my signature dish? Probably mac and cheese. I make a
Tostinos?
really good bechamel sauce.
It's not pizza rolls?
Oh yeah, obviously, but I don't know. Delicious bechamel is good on anything.
Oh, I read that wrong. See, I don't know how to read, but mac and cheese. Okay. I see you're also a connoisseur of the mac and cheese, like a certain friend that I know. Mac and cheese is pretty good, but I'm never like, oh fuck yeah, mac and cheese, let's go, mac and check, you know. But like,
You know what you should do? You should make a cauliflower and cheese, which is
Oh.
in some ways better.
okay, I'm gonna have to check that
It's
out.
the exact same thing, but instead of noodles, it's cauliflower. It adds a little bit better texture, in my opinion, and it's a little bit better for you, and it's fucking delicious. Wogo pancakes, maybe.
Bug Liller, you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Yo, yeah, some Wogo shaped pancakes. Have you done this? Is this like a thing?
I have not. That's not a bad idea.
I wanna try this out. Yo, make it happen. Wodawg, please make it happen. Where's the
You know what? I'll
Wodawg
do it.
a waffle iron or a pancake shape? We have Mickey Mouse ones. Why not Wogo?
Hey, I'll talk to somebody. Get the brand out there.
I see. Oh, Evie, that's a good question. Wodawg, how did we meet? Let me see if you remember this. Go.
I believe you showed up on a Smash stream, or you raided me. I think.
It was actually Okami.
Oh, was it Okami?
Possibly.
Oh yeah, it was.
Okami,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Okami,
I remember.
like yeah. It had to be Okami. I think it was Okami. Yeah.
Like, my memory is fucking awful. So
It's okay. I'm nearing 30, so. Now, I know Okami actually introduced me to a lot of people, so I do think Okami a lot.
Okami's
that.
pretty based.
Okami based. You know what? we're all gonna bonk Okami. If you have bonks left over, I'm gonna head pat Okami. Okami, this one's for you. Everyone get out of the way. Here, this head pat, go no Okami. There you go, Okami. Thank you. Thank you for being best boy. I love you, bro. But Wodawg, this is gonna be we're nearing the end of stream, and I do gotta do a couple of announcements. But before that, everyone, if you don't follow Wodawg, what are you doing? Go follow the king himself. His information in description. Also, I have a command for you actually. Pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure I don't. That's embarrassing. Okay, guys, I promise you I had one. Let me see. Oh, I'm stupid. It's actually this. Look, I'm dumb. Look at that. Go.
Hey.
See,
cute.
I knew I had one. Yes, guys, go follow Wodawg. If not, I'm gonna go follow you, and good luck. You know. But yeah, Wodawg. Besides Twitch, where can people find you, my man?
Like Twitch and Twitter. That's really it. Like I keep things very minimal, because if they were anything other than that, I wouldn't do them.
It's a lot to keep up with on media,
Yep,
man.
I guess
Social
you have to
media's
follow
a
that.
lot.
Yeah, that's another advice thing. Make things as easy as possible, otherwise you won't do them.
Yeah, I just do Discord, which I'm on like 24/7. If anyone like says anything like, you know, I'll be like, you know, like on the spot. Or if I'm at work, I'll see it on my watch, and I'm always there. And then Twitter occasionally. I used to do an Instagram, like post there, but it's like I don't do very much on Instagram. I try.
Dude, keeping up with
do my
social
best.
media is fucking exhausting.
Yeah, and then of course YouTube, Twitch. That's where I'm at. But Wodawg, I appreciate you being the very first person on the homie huddle for What the Bonk. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, bonkies, bunkers, bonkies, 100% bonkies. And
It was
the
an
newest
absolute honor and pleasure. Thank you for having me.
guys. Wodawg, give it up for Wodawg.
Give it up for yourselves, everyone. You've made
Yeah.
it through another day.
You're the true ones, and you better wake up tomorrow. If not, you know,
You don't, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna kill you.
Wodawg's gonna find you. I'm waiting for the sound effect. There you go. But before we end stream, I do want to give some announcements. If you made it this far, this means that you get to hear the special announcements. Well, let me tell you. So, as always, I do want to specifically thank you. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. This is it, okay? So, our newest fresh bonkies that I've noticed, very active on stream and like Discord in the community. I do want to thank Roaming J, Mothpuff, Nilo, Coffee Break, Ace Catchy. Do want to thank y'all for the constant news support, y'all true ones. Also, I can never thank y'all enough. The high tiers. Smug 21, Norjon, Robo Films, Zy Fred, Sir Qbert, Lil Baby Beefalo, Nilo, Pikake, The Heath Bar, the Captain BP, Kunder Pie, and insert name. Thank y'all so much. But the actual best of bonkies that I love so much. Actually, I love everyone, but this is just like in general that have always been there for me. I have Okami, Smug, Senor Sir, Evie Chester, Insert, Norjon, Al, Heath Bar, Mystic, Jine. Basically, anytime I do anything, I breathe, and these dudes are just like, what's bonking? It's like they bonk me before I can bonk anyone. It's like I try to reach for my hammer, right, while I'm like asleep, and then I'm like trying to reach it, you know, and then they're just ready like over me. This is basically the perspective of me waking up, right? This is how it is. I'm just like vibing, staring up at the ceiling, contemplating life, right? And then they're just like, let me get in this. They're like, hey Slinky, what's bonking? And then I just can't I can't breathe, but I love y'all so much because y'all are breathtaking, okay? But not as breathtaking as Wodawg, as we have seen from studies. Now, for the time that we've all been waiting for, okay? Here's what it is. Again, I do want to thank everyone who is here. I want to thank everyone that exists. I don't want to thank my camera for not being proper. But yes, everyone, thank you all so much for the constant support. I cannot wait for the next What the Bunk episode. Y'all are true ones as always. Stay kind, be bonkin', and I will see y'all in the Discord, and if not, I will see y'all in the next one, hopefully with better quality, because my camera really doesn't like me. There you go. Stay kind, be bonkin', and yeah. I'm pregnant. It's actually quadruplets. Super cooked. It's quadruplets. Y'all, I have 4. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these, man. I'm getting there. Getting preggers. I'm just kidding. These are just the tortas, man. You know, I did say I had 4 burgers this week. Let's go. It's just the 4 burgers. I lied. I'm not pregnant. I'm just a little large and in charge.